it was such a, I won't curse. I won't curse because I just see the recording just started. It was such a bad day at work today that
Yeah.
and I'm not drinking right now. So the only thing I could think to do was to toss myself into my pool in hopes that I drown.
Which is convenient because you don't know how to swim.
Yeah. So I didn't even go to the shallow end. I just jumped straight in the deep end and
Straight into the deep end.
wished for the best.
Which isn't like that deep. It
It's
isn't,
like
is it?
it's like 9. What is it? 8, 9 feet probably.
I was gonna go with 8 feet, but yeah, I
I
guess you
think
would
8
know
feet probably.
it's your pool.
I don't know heights.
At least you have a pool.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's
it's
nice.
today in Nebraska weather being Nebraska weather, which I feel like we talk about too much sometimes, was like, hey, weather alert, just don't go outside from 12:30 to 8:30.
Really?
Because it's
What
like
is it right now?
it's at this point only like low 90s, but the humidity is so high
Yeah.
that it's like a heat advisory.
You'll sweat until you're unalived.
Pretty much. I don't know if unalived. Yeah, I guess that's how we would want to say it so we don't get YouTube on us.
Yeah.
Now, a message from our sponsor. Are you interested in breaking into voiceover or elevating your sound, but on a tight budget? This could be the perfect opportunity.
Mike Payne is a seasoned voiceover expert with nearly 40 years of experience and is dedicated to helping talent shine. He offers top-tier demo reel production for just $250 per reel and personalized coaching at $30 per half hour. This is ideal for beginners and seasoned pros alike.
For a limited time, listeners who mention this amazing podcast, Roam, Return podcast, can unlock exclusive perks.
What are those perks, Christian?
Well, Damien, let me tell you. The first 5 people to book one-on-one coaching receive an additional half hour free, and the first 5 to request demo reel production get $50 off. What a deal.
$50 off. Now those are steals, baby. Do not wait. This offer won't last long. Learn more at mikepaynevo.carrd.co. That is Mike Payne with an E. Feel the pain at mikepaynevo.card.co. Now, back to the show.
But
welcome back to the Remain Rome Return podcast, everybody. We're miserable pieces of garbage right now, and to celebrate my misery, I decided to have an ice cold fridge cigarette. Barks 0 calorie.
Bargs 0 cal.
It's the only thing I have to look forward to.
I love how it's not even like full sugar. It's just 0.
0 calories, baby. Got a little bit of a weight problem, so just focusing on calories.
I know we've talked about root beers before, I think on this podcast as well. But for me, majority of root beers all kind of taste the same, except for one key difference. One key one that stands out to me above all the rest.
Yeah.
Culver's.
Yeah, I agree with that. But isn't Culver's Barks?
No, I think it's its own.
Oh yeah, that's right. It is. I do remember talking about this because we were talking how I like Barks because it's crispy, and a lot of other ones are very syrupy.
Because Bargs is Coke,
I think so.
And then Mug is Pepsi. A&W's is like whatever you want it to be, man.
Yeah, A&W's like just drink it.
Also, good root beer is from Menards.
Yeah.
Menards has some good root beer.
I also go with Barks because it's from 1898. So you know it's good.
That's true. It's been going around. What's the difference? Like root beer clearly has been the longevity of like sodas people still like drink. But then there's like sarsaparilla.
I have noticed that sarsaparilla is just root beer, but I don't know the difference.
There's a slight. I feel like you can only get sarsaparilla in glass bottles. Like you can't get it in cans. It has to be in a glass bottle.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you can only order it at a bar.
I've seen it at grocery stores here.
Really? I've
So
only heard
like,
people order it at a bar.
oh no, I don't think I've ever heard of anyone.
Maybe I'm just confusing that with the Big Lebowski.
The big,
Can I get a good sarsaparilla?
and I feel like there's like only like one brand that still makes sarsaparilla, and it has like a cowboy on it.
There you go. Some sort of Eastern thing.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, sarsaparilla. But yeah, at least you have a pool. I been really wanting to go to this shitty water park.
Uh-huh.
But like exactly where I live. And like if we go really anywhere in town, we drive past it because it's like right off the most like major street that we live off of.
Yeah.
And
if
Abby
you say
said,
Funplex,
no. Funplex would be better. That's
that
that's the level. Because Funplex at least has a lazy river.
would be nothing but fun.
Funplex. God, that's a good. Again, shout out to our previous episodes.
Telling you, dude. Telling you.
No, Funplex at least has a lazy river. This place doesn't.
What is this place? What is this place?
It's called Star City Shores.
What the fuck are you talking about?
So,
I lived in Nebraska my entire life, and I've never heard of this.
Well, technically, it's like a glorified public pool. Like when I use the term water park, I use it kind of loosely.
Yeah, I was like, "There's no way." I half expected you to be like, "Oh no, it's one of those little splash pads." Those public little
so
splash
it
parties.
has like the like I call them water playground.
Yeah,
but like where they have the giant bucket, like that cliche, and then like not even a wave pool, but like a zero entry like beach thing, and then they have like 2 big water slides, and that's pretty much it. But I still want to go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, sounds questionable to me.
It's I think also it's because like it's right by the running trail, so I'd like run past it. I'm like hot and sweaty and just want to be done, and I look over and I'm like, that water slide looks fun.
Do you want a staph infection? That's how you get a staph infection.
I don't think it's that like gross, at least, because at least it's not like a big water park like the ones by you. You live by like one of like the most like famous, I feel, water parks. Mm-hmm. Is it Raging Waters?
Raging Waters. Mm-hmm. It's right next to Lake Puddingstone, which is may or may not be one of my favorite places to may or maybe not do maybe some drugs. Allegedly.
That sounds like such a Lake Puddingstone.
Yeah,
that can't be a real name. Like that's.
I'm telling you, look it up.
That sounds like it's from a Yogi Bear cartoon.
Only you can prevent. Only you can prevent staph infections.
That's Smokey the Bear.
Oh shit!
Yogi Bear by a picnic basket.
I thought I nailed that
Here's
one.
Was his nephew Boo Boo?
Yeah, Boo Boo.
He talks like this. It's just a sketchy bear who is only wearing a necktie and maybe a fedora.
Ooh.
Producer, look it up. Does
he have a fedora? It's just me in my fedora.
I guess the hat you were wearing in that photo. Well, I feel like I've seen you wear what people think is a fedora and then what actually is a fedora.
I believe there is a couple of pictures of me with a fedora in high school. It's a black pinstripe one.
Yes.
Put it up here.
That's going to be you. You're the one who edits it.
Yeah, I was in a mood around that time. So.
Yogi Bear does wear for sure, like...
It's a green tie?
Tie with like a... It still has like the flaps, but no shirt. Just tie and like the shirt flaps. The lapels. Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
And
so
then...
you just cut those off.
I wouldn't call it a fedora, but like it's a green hat of some sort that could be mistaken for a fedora.
Like a bowler's hat?
Kind of, yeah.
There you go.
It's
Well, he is out in the wilderness. He got to protect himself from ticks.
Yeah, he's stealing the picnic baskets.
Was that a cartoon back in the day? Like, I'm vaguely familiar with Yogi Bear, but I definitely didn't watch anything.
I think I want to say it's a Barbera.
Hannah Montana.
Yes. I don't know. I was going to sing the Hannah Montana theme song, but then I realized very quickly I do not know it.
I didn't realize Yogi Bear was the prequel of Hannah Montana. That's a weird transition, but hey, what do I know about writing TV shows?
So with the water park, mostly Abby's like, you can't just be a single white man in his 30s at the water park by himself.
She's got a point, dude.
I'm like, I could just go during my lunch break. She's like, that's even worse. It's only children there.
The craziest part about you being at that park by yourself is no one would be quite sure if it was you or one of the kids who pissed in the pool.
I've pissed in every public pool I've ever been.
You pissed in my pool. It's not even a public one.
Sorry, every pool.
Every body of water is a toilet.
I did.
Technically.
I'm trying to remember who to give credit to since we're now being fact checked by
we are being fact checked.
Fact. You're the one that's getting fact checked.
I know. I'm like, it's gonna be me. I'm not checking anything, so say whatever you want.
But so like peeing in a pool is like very like frowned upon, but like people know it happens. Like if you're in the pool and you pee in it, like. But if you were to directly pee in the pool, like you're standing outside the pool and just like urinate directly into the pool, that's when people get upset, apparently.
I need to fact check that?
No, someone...
I don't think I need a fact. I'm pretty sure that if you were pissing openly in the pool, I can almost certainly say people would be mad.
Well, yeah, no, I was trying to give credit to the person who said that on a different podcast, but I can't remember what podcast that was. So credit to them.
Oh, yes. I believe that was Milo. Shout out Milo.
Okay.
If it's not Milo, shout out whoever you are.
Yeah. See, I'm trying to.
I'm not going to fact check who that was.
Versus you being like, yeah, of course people would be mad if you pissed. They'd be pissed about your piss.
I was confused on what you were having me fact check. I didn't know you were talking about you. When you said we can't say who it is, I thought you were talking about he who should not be named.
Yeah, he's the one who's going to fact check us.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm catching up now. Hold on, let me get another drag of this fridge cig. Hold on.
I love how you're calling it a fridge cig.
Well, I realized that I need a vice of some sort.
Yeah.
Because I've just had none, and it's driving me crazy. So I've been geeking out about soda because I'm like, ooh, there's so many different kinds of 0-calorie sodas. And because I'm so obsessed with them, I'm like, how innocuous is it that I'm excited to have a soda like it's a goddamn cigarette after a long day? So
you're just going to get really into caffeine.
Yeah. I mean, actually, isn't Barks no caffeine?
Yeah, it's actually caffeine free. Well, yeah. I think it is. Most root beers are.
Yeah, I'm not even in for the caffeine. I just need a little like naughty treat, and it's
not even that. It's 0 cal.
I know. You're telling me, man.
You're like,
but it's got aspartame.
That's true. I despise the taste of like aspartame.
I do too, which is why I'm like, it's a fridge cig because I don't like artificial sweeteners, but it's a little bad for me. So I'm like, ooh, there's a little vice for me. There's a little naughty boy.
I like tried to drink like diet soda at some points, and it's just like, no, especially like ones that are like the 0 ones where it's like you're just close but off enough where I can't. I'd rather have like a Diet Coke in that instance because it's like it's just trying to only taste like a Diet Coke, not a
right. Yeah, I could probably agree with that. I will, in all fairness, say I don't think I've had any actual like full sugar soda in a very, very long time. Even when I use them as mixers, I usually use diet.
Yeah.
I would like
get you drunker faster.
True. I would like to assume that I would know the difference between diet barks and real barks.
Yeah.
But right now, since I haven't had real barks in so long, I'm like, it tastes exactly like what I remember barks taste like.
Fair
So
enough.
I'm like, I think that's good enough for me at this point. But yeah, I'm just like, how do you deal with a bad day? Honestly, I'm learning
Really
for the
good,
first time in my life.
really good food, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good
Like
one.
get
But I am
get some.
trying to also lose weight.
Yeah, you could find like we've talked about probably too much. The other theme of this podcast talking about spicy food too much, and like a lot of times spicy food like is very low cal, or like the
True.
actual like spice stuff that makes it spicy is
Mm-hmm.
like hot sauce is actually like almost nothing. It feels like, or very
Yeah, true.
low.
A lot of it usually is kind of vinegar based too, which is also good for you.
Mm-hmm.
And the spicier the food, the less you can generally eat.
That's true. Yeah,
So,
I think I read an article about that actually, about how people who ate spicier food like didn't eat as much because like I even know for my like when I was young, I was like, yep, I get that. Like sometimes if something's too spicy, where I enjoy it, but also at a certain point, I'm like, okay, that's enough.
yeah, like it's good, but I got to think about tomorrow.
Yeah,
Yeah. So,
it's.
well, go to that pool or that water park and let me know how it
Can
is.
I call it a water park?
I don't even know what it is, so call it whatever you want. Just
That's
don't
true.
call it late for dinner.
I do call it because I could never remember the name of it, and like Abby grew up and like has actually been there as a child. I just so it's called Star City Shores because Lincoln's the capital, so Star City. But
Yeah,
I always just refer to it as Splash Town. I'm like, that's a better water park name,
that is a much better. I would rather go to Splashdown.
Splash Town.
Yeah,
And it's right there, and I just see it all the time, and I'm like, one day. But
one day soon.
I
Welcome to
just
Splashtown. We do wet work.
I just
What?
go during like my lunch break since I'm work from home.
Honestly, that'd be a great. Just like, hey, I'm going to take an extended lunch today, and then just
Not
go
even
get wet.
except like again, I live like 5 minutes from this place. It's like
You
only
don't think you would? You don't think you need an extended break though?
I could get like there and back, and probably the amount of time I would want to be there would not be more than like 45 minutes.
Figuratively and literally, just dip your toe in.
Yes, that's exactly what I would do. Just go down the slide, one each, and then call it a day.
I support that. Let me know how it is.
Because yeah, I enjoy water slides.
Yeah, take some videos.
There's just a man by himself taking videos of children in bathing suits.
No, don't worry about it. It's for my podcast. That is not helping anybody.
I'm putting it on the internet.
It's fine. It's fine. It's for content. I need the views. Like, what are you talking about?
I have offered to take my like nephews and niece quotation, the
Yeah.
one from the musical,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like, ugh, do I want to deal with having to like make sure kids don't drown?
That's true. That is true. Having to be responsible for other people is
I'm
a
just there
lot.
to tube, man. Go down the slide. I'm there to slide, baby.
I'm here for the wave pool, dog.
I now need you to just get a water slide.
You know, we have considered it. What I was thinking about doing is just getting one of those little orange, like, tyke
Little
ones,
tykes.
the little tyke ones, and put that on the edge.
I of course had like a friend growing up who had a pool, and they had like I wouldn't even call it a water slide. It was just a slide that went into the pool. Like there's
Yeah,
like it was just essentially a bigger version of the little tyke one you were talking about, and like didn't even technically have a pump to pump water up
oh
to it.
no, you gotta like splash it.
Yeah, we'd either splash it or like hook up the hose,
Oh, that's a good idea.
and then
Ingenuity.
that's how we would do it. And so it's like, well, this isn't really a water. It's a slide by water.
Yeah, I gotta ask, what was the percentage of times that it either was too far from the pool or too too close to the pool to where it fell in. Because if it's too far away, you're going to clip the edge of the pool with your tailbone.
No, this was very like it was built into the concrete, I guess you would say. So it was like permanent, but it was like not a good water slide.
It was an add-on.
Kind of like, yeah, it wasn't. It did have like a slight like hook into the. And so,
that's nice.
You don't have a diving board, right?
No.
Again, going back to being a shallow pool, but also I feel like it would throw off the vibe of your pool.
Yeah, I think it's more of a it is what it is type of a pool. Because I thought about putting like a basketball, like one of those water basketball hoops in there, but then I realized, but the second you miss, you have to constantly jump out, go chase down the ball, get back. Like every time, I just don't know that it's worth it. I'm in the pool for 30, 40 minutes at a time.
Go get a little Tykes hoop.
Just have it float around.
You got diving rings.
Ooh, that would be fun. I mean, I couldn't do them, but you could.
I'm trying to think of other like kid thing.
They have the really cool ones where you can play cornhole.
Oh yeah, I've seen
just,
beer
pong
beer pong tables too. They can play beer pong tables, and so
we could do
pretty
that.
Much though, like what I want to do at a pool nowadays is not conducive to a public pool. I just want to be in a floaty and float, and I can't do that at a public pool.
I agree. I like to jump in.
Mm-hmm.
I like to do like cannonballs and shit, and then I like to float around on floaties and drink my sip.
Mm-hmm. And it's like, what would I like? What do like as a child at a public pool? Am I just like standing in the water? I guess I'm playing game.
Me as a kid being terrified, I was just clutching to the side of the pool,
just hanging on for dear life.
Yeah.
It is also funny. So Splashtown is very close, but then there's another public pool even closer.
Oh, you could double time it.
I have been in that public pool because they have like, at least last year it was on Thursdays, and they're probably doing it again this year, is like old lady jazzercise in the pool.
Hell yes, dude.
And it was just like, this is my only time I can go to a public pool, so I'm going to take it. And then I'm the youngest one there.
What's that one called? Like Rectangle State Pool?
It's like the name of the neighborhood.
So. Oh, dang it. Well, swing and a miss.
That was a good try. Good try.
You know, Star City, Rectangle State.
Ampersand.
I believe that's an ampersand.
Ampersand.
So how's it been going, man?
So I'm wearing my glasses because
I know, I saw that.
I'm like, I feel like I'm falling apart.
What's going on?
So I'm doing home renovations, and I got some like either a piece of wood, like a small piece of wood or drywall dust in my eye, and so I scratched my eyeball.
Oh hell! Scratched the cornea.
I guess that's technically the white part.
Yeah,
I guess that's technically the cornea, and so like. The first day it was pretty terrible. Like I couldn't almost sleep kind of thing because my eye just kept watering through the night. And now I'm finally like at the point where like it doesn't hurt anymore, but I'm not ready to try contacts again.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely don't rush that.
Yeah. And so I was like, when I woke up, I was like, should I go to the doctor? And I was like, we'll wait. We'll give it a day.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't feel better, and then the next day it like felt so much better. And so
how was your vision the whole time? Was it like blurry?
No, it was fine.
Oh, that's good.
Besides that, these glasses are like a decade old, and so my prescription has changed.
Yeah, so it's not really helping you see anything. It's just keeping debris out.
It's still like better. Like the first day I had like a decent headache because like my eyes were adjusting to like not being, and then now it's fine. And I bet when I go back to my contacts, I'll be like, I can see through darkness.
Yeah. Am I a sniper?
I can see into the future.
And it is filled with staph infection from public pools.
Thanks for listening to the Remain Roam Return podcast. Are you looking to break into voiceover or take your sound to the next level, but your budget is kind of tight? Then you've come to the right place. I'm Mike Payne, and I've been helping voice talent shine for nearly 40 years with top-tier demo reel production for only $250 per reel and personalized coaching for $30 per half hour. I'll help you craft a voice that books. Whether you're just starting out or you're a seasoned pro, I've got the tools and experience to make your voice stand out. And for a limited time, if you mention the Remain Rome Return podcast, and you should, the first 5 people to sign up for one-on-one coaching with me get a half an hour for free, and the first 5 people that sign up for demo reel production get $50 off. Better hurry, this offer ends soon. Visit my website at mikepaynevo.card.co for more information, and let's get started.
Good old public pools. Well, yeah, it's you and your elbow.
Yeah, I don't. It's better now. It's back to I would say 99%.
If I'm going to get staph infection, I'm going to get it from your pool.
You're going to get it directly from me. But yeah, it's better now. I was out for probably 4 or 5 days because of that. But yep, we're back. Put me on some antibiotics. Good to roll. Now we're just wait and see what the next thing is, because it certainly seems like it's one after the other. So
you're gonna get what is it called? What does alcohol withdrawals? What's that called?
Just withdrawals.
Is it just called withdrawals?
Withdrawals,
like when you get like really sick.
I hope not. I feel like I would have had those by now, right? It's been 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, you would have had them. Well, I don't think you were ever at that level.
No,
you weren't getting.
I drank
jaundice.
A lot. I drank a lot, but I wasn't drinking a bottle a day by any means.
Yeah, that's a new level.
I did anticipate a lot more problems with not drinking.
Besides this situation you're in now.
Yeah, I think this is just part of like finding new ways to cope.
Yeah.
Because that was always just my go-to was just that was a shitty day, let me drink. But also alcohol has always been the celebratory thing too.
Yeah.
So it's like I think I've just been trying to avoid anything of either extreme to the best of my abilities, because I'm like, I don't know if I can handle much of either one of those right now.
Are you going to try like NA stuff or like mocktails?
I don't necessarily see the point in that. I don't care about the taste of beer enough to have beer without alcohol. And then mocktails are just high calorie, expensive juices. I'm like, I think I'm just going to stick with my fridge cigs for now and see how that goes. I have almost exactly 3 months to go.
Cool.
So we'll see.
Yeah, rest of summer. You got Labor Day, which is that's going to be a sucky one.
And not only that, but a lot of the people who we hang out with and stuff, it's like that's what we do. We hang out, go get some food, drink, watch some comedy and stuff like that. So we'll see how the first real I haven't hung out with anybody in 3 weeks. So I've been avoiding people like the plague.
You're going to be going to bed before 4. Like, you're not going to be staying up till 4 a.m. anytime soon.
I have been sleeping a lot better.
It does make a difference. And so,
yeah.
This does remind me, not related, but somewhat related. Because I was like, well, you can at least, like, instead of hard seltzers, you can have, like, regular seltzer water. Mm-hmm. So I had to go into an office for, like, an all-company meeting a few months ago or something. I can't remember. I don't think I've talked about it on the podcast. And like one of the engineers, like he's like employee number 2. Like he's been with the company startup since like, it started a bit ago. And so he's kind of a like, I don't want to say odd guy, but he's a unique guy. Like one of those people, like at first, if you like don't know him, he might like seem off-putting, but once you know him, like he's actually a really funny guy.
Yeah.
But
I'm the opposite, by the way.
Yes.
He seems like a funny guy.
Small dosage.
Until you get to know him. Then he's off-putting.
But
stone.
Of course, being like a startup, we have like just a fridge full of drinks, like all the drinks that you can just grab and go. And so it's like 9 a.m. and we're about to have our first meeting for the day. and the guy, he comes and like we're like, just bullshitting, waiting for the meeting to start, sits down, and he's like drinking, and I was like, I looked at the can, and I was like, oh, he grabbed a White Claw by accident.
Oh, nice.
So he's just hammering a White Claw, and finally someone was like, hey, that has alcohol in it. And he goes, what?
Oh.
He had no idea.
You can just plead ignorance to drinking on the job? I could have gotten away with so much back in the day.
Well, the funny thing, like, the rule, again, working for a startup, it used to, like, be like, as long as it, like, doesn't, if you don't seem intoxicated, you could drink at work.
You mean to tell me Barton's has alcohol in it? This is wild.
So,
Man,
yeah,
I'm going to get rid of this right away.
It is weird. Like, it was a little weird going from, like, more corporate job life to a startup where it's just, like, opening up the community fridge, and it's just like, well, here's all the alcohol you could drink at 10 a.m. if you wanted to.
Man, yeah, that's tough to abstain from. I got to tell you. I mean, if it's just there and it's not taboo to grab one, it'd be hard not to.
I would, like, if it was like, after 2 on like certain days, I would, but like,
yeah,
my other time, like, I'm so busy that I'm like, ugh, I don't even want to. Like,
I think it'd be hard, like on an especially difficult day. I think it'd be really hard not to just walk over and crack one.
Yeah, I think, it is nice perk, but also it's like I didn't really use it that much. So.
Yeah. Speaking of like hard seltzers and stuff, it seems like all these celebrities and comedians and stuff like that are getting into the alcohol game.
Yeah.
But none of them, at least from my knowledge, none of them are trying to market any hard seltzers.
Ooh, I'm trying to think if I feel like one of the, it's not technically a seltzer, but like a pre-mixed drink in a can. High Noons. High Noons are like a bar stool sports thing.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
I think they're like somehow correlated to them.
Oh, interesting. Okay, I figured maybe they were just like sponsored by them or something, but
yeah, I think they're like more coordinated than that, and so.
Oh, okay, cool.
But yeah, I can't think of like, or even like a celebrity beer.
Right? Yeah, I'm like, well, I guess Shane Gillis and Bud Light, but again, that's not his alcohol. Like Mark Norman and Sam Morril have like Bodega Cat, and Segura and whatever the fat guy's name has whatever theirs is called. George Clooney has his. So yeah, I was just like, I don't think any of them own like a hard seltzer. We should do one.
We should have our own hard seltzer.
Yeah, brew our own, called like Rum-Ain, like rum. It's like rum infused seltzer.
And it's not that's also the thing about seltzers, though, is they're technically malt liquor, not hard alcohol. That's how they get around like a lot of the laws with them.
Interesting, because I also have seen the seltzers. They're like carbonated, but they have vodka in them.
So technically, those are like a hard alcohol mixed drink, but it's because how they do the brewing process. So like seltzers are more like beer in essence, the way, but that's what makes it like easier to sell. Like that's why they can sell them easier at like sporting events or in big cans.
Gotcha.
Because I think, and I bet it's because the margins for like beer and hard seltzers are really low versus like probably the alcohol those like all those celebrities make are probably really cheap to make, and then they mark them up real high.
Yeah, I mean, you could sell a bottle of whiskey for $75 if you attach the right names to it.
Yeah, and it might like blind taste test might not even be that good.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I love Mark Norman and Sam Morril, and I bought their whiskey like the day it dropped, and I was like, this is fine.
Yeah,
it's not great, but anything to support them, I guess. But yeah, it's never like the best stuff you've ever had, except for what's the one that Clooney has? I heard that one's really good. Dos no, that's beer.
Yeah. You're talking about the tequila, right?
The tequila, yeah.
I've
heard
good
his
things.
is good.
And then I haven't tried it, but fuck, who is it? It might be Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, a rapper, has gin, and that gin is supposed to be really good, actually.
If it is Lil Wayne, we should definitely try that.
Producer,
pull that up, because I know Ciroc was Diddy, right?
Yeah.
Not anymore.
Jay-Z is... Fuck. What's the other fancy champagne besides Dom Perignon?
I was going to say Moet.
Let's see.
Chandon.
Let's see. Armand de Brignac. Brignac?
Sounds French.
Well,
Jay-Z's not French.
You don't know that.
Poser.
Let's see. Rapper, Jim Brand. Wiz Khalifa.
Oh, okay. Is it infused?
So
like THC or CBD infused? That wouldn't surprise me.
No, I think it was like before all of that. I guess Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre have a gin.
Oh, okay. And Snoop Dogg also has a wine that's actually, his wine is actually pretty good.
I've heard that. I feel like I bought it once just because it was, it was fairly inexpensive and
it's pretty cheap. We got it as a gift one time. I think we've had like 2 or 3 bottles of that stuff. I was like, honestly, that's the only red wine that I've really drank at home.
Lil Wayne has a rum.
Oh,
Bumbu. Yeah, but it looks like Wiz.
Isn't that Yogi Bear's sidekick's name?
Bum bum. Yeah, let's see. What's the name of Wiz Khalifa's? It's called McQueen and the Violet Fog Gin.
That is a mouthful. What, did he get his naming ideas from us?
Yeah, for Fall Out Boy. But according to this internet search, the first one that came up, $35 for a bottle. Like that's
not too shabby at all.
That's actually a pretty decent deal, and so
if it's good too, that's a pretty good deal.
Yeah, according to Reddit, people are saying McQueen is one of the few celebrity endorsed owned goods where the quality backs up the hype.
Nice. I like Wiz a lot. I've always been a Wiz fan. His Kush brand.
Not when I whiz in your pool. Whoa.
Clip it. His
Sorry, I'm going on my own. When was the last time have you ever said gonna go take a whiz?
I have not said I'm gonna take a whiz, but I do often quote Parks and Rec. I'm gonna go to the Whiz Palace.
Okay, yeah, that's a good quote.
Taking a whiz. Let's bring that back.
Yeah,
Taking a whiz. I think that's the name of this episode.
Taking a whiz. Okay, I like
Mr.
it.
Whiz. Yeah.
Go off to see the whiz bird.
Womp womp.
If I'm too slow, there's about to be a yellow brick road behind me. Your boy's dehydrated.
If it's yellow, for sure.
What if it looks like iced tea?
Then you have cancer. Internal bleeding at the very minimum. Anyways.
Sorry. Wiz Khalifa.
Oh yeah, I've always been a fan. Been a fan of his. Oh, I think I was going to say his Kush brand may or may not be excellent. I wouldn't know. Allegedly.
They sell it in California, I'm guessing.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know.
Fair enough. You heard from a friend who heard it from a friend?
Yeah.
Heard it from a friend.
Who heard it from Wiz Khalifa?
Heard it from a friend.
Is that Paul McCartney?
I don't think so.
Oh.
You've been messing around.
Brian Wilson.
He did.
He did. Oh my God. Speaking of which, Fucking rest in peace, Ozzy, dude.
Yes. Oh fuck.
God damn it, man.
It was kind of expected, right? Like, I don't know if it like.
2 weeks after his final show, I don't know if that was expected.
I think it was like that was like with like a lot of like elderly people. Like sometimes they hold on until like a moment, like something they have like something to look to that moment. They're like, okay, if I can just make it to this,
Yeah.
and then after that happens, they usually go quickly. And I thinking that I'm more amazed like how well he performed. I was like, because I eventually saw clips after it came out, and I was like, is it gonna be real sad? Like, is it gonna just be? But he actually looked like, I don't know if they pumped him full of drugs beforehand, but he was like actually singing, and I was like, is it gonna be like where he's singing, but he has like backup vocals or handling all of it? But he
did
actually
well.
seemed to like be real hyped for it, and like and raise so much money for charity.
Probably did one last 8-ball.
Yeah. A line of ants.
Yeah. I really wanted to have a bat shaped something and bite the head off. Maybe I'll edit it in post, but
yeah. Do you know where that happened?
On stage.
Well, so it happened in Des Moines.
That's right. I did know that. I completely forgot about that though. Was that at Ozfest?
No, this was like back in like the 70s or 80s.
Before Ozfest.
Yeah. Ozfest started in 1996, I found out. And it was like Sharon was the one like, hey, you should do this. And I guess like before that, because we were fairly young of like, I guess Ozzy's like career like had pretty tanked or like, and that like really rejuvenated him to even have like, that led to the Osbourne show and then all that stuff for him.
You a big Black Sabbath fan?
Not like a huge Black Sabbath fan, but decent of like 70s rock.
Yeah. I like Black Sabbath from like what I know of them. I know a good amount of them, but it's one of those situations where I'm like, we wouldn't have the stuff that we listen to.
Yeah.
If not for him.
Oh, for sure. Like his crazy antics and all that, like true rock star lifestyle too.
Yeah. And just the band Black Sabbath in general, like was so influential to so many people that now make music that I listen to. So I like them for their music just fine, but I like what they did for the music that I love even more.
Yeah, they were definitely like the building block.
Yeah. It didn't hit me quite as hard as like people like Chester from Linkin Park. Because I mean, I loved Linkin Park at that time, so that one hit me hard. This one didn't hit me as hard, but it is still pretty sad. Because I mean, 76 isn't that old.
In my family, it is.
Yeah, that's true. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that. I guess when you compare to 100 years old, it's not that old. But
for his lifestyle, 76 is pretty old. Like
that's true. That's a good point. A lot of people who partied like him did not make it past 50.
There is this thought that like him and like Keith Richards have like something with their DNA that like is different from everybody else's. Like,
yeah, I would agree with that. I would love to see some studies done on their bodies afterwards. Like, how did they manage to keep it together? I mean, I don't know that Ozzy kept it all nice and tight the whole time, but
yeah. Also, like getting Parkinson's.
Yeah, that doesn't help. But again, is that just natural or is that from his lifestyle? Who knows?
I think that's probably natural.
Yeah.
Because men, like, if you have Parkinson, I think 76 is like probably pretty fair age, like all things considered.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, I think it was just like, yeah, again, not like I never watched the Osbournes growing up.
Right.
But yeah, just kind of like what he did for the music we love now, like understanding that being a building block and like, And yeah, some of his songs were like really good. Like I'm not sure if you saw the him performing
My
at
mom's
this
coming home.
yeah, I was like,
Whew.
damn.
Whew.
That's a tearjerker. Like
Yep. That one hit pretty hard.
You could just see he knew it too.
Yeah.
And so
It was in his eyes, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. That's a fair point. I think actually we should probably check on Mike Payne.
Oh yeah, because he
he's handling it.
Yeah, because he actually got Christmas cards from him.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, I'm gonna text him. I should text him just to make sure he's good.
Yeah, he's probably like, yeah. Imagine like we're talking him as like, you know, this figure that like we're not even that big of fans of, but like we understand the importance versus like someone who actually legitimately did get to know him, and so
yeah, good friends with him and knows him not only for Black Sabbath but him as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas with us, I mean, he was so big and so popular before we were even born.
Yeah,
that it's kind of hard to, you know.
Yeah, like I more knew him initially from like the show, like the Osborne show, versus like actually him being like, oh, he, you know, wrote all the Crazy Train, like
right, yeah. And like my mom was a fan of Black Sabbath, so I grew up listening to them. But like I said, I mean, it's like I didn't have all their CDs. I don't know. Yeah. I would be lying if I said I knew more than like a handful or two of songs.
Same here.
But those songs I do know were always playing, were always around. Obviously, like them a lot. But yeah, man, pretty surreal. And then, oh my God! Also, did you see Malcolm Jamal Warner died too?
Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
One more. Threes.
I don't know the third one.
No, like there hasn't been a third, but that's the I don't want to say saying, but the thing of like celebrities always die in threes.
Yeah. You want to take a guess? Who's it going to be?
I don't want to predict someone's death.
Like, all right. Fine. We won't play that game.
Like,
fucking buzzkill, dude.
Dude, well, the thing is, like, I had some in mind, but I was like, if they die, I am going to feel so bad because they're all like really old and like probably on the brink of it and like treasured people. And so
all I know is it better not be Paul Walker.
It's just some dude who lives like in Ohio whose name's Paul Walker.
Speaking of celebrities, you texted me a really good question earlier.
Oh yeah, this happened today when I was at the hardware store. So I was like checking out. I was purchasing items. I'm changing what I'm saying for the rest. But the woman who was the cashier was like, "Oh, you kind of look like Bill Weasley from the Harry Potter films." And that was like, that is one I have not got.
Really?
Of like celebrities that I look like.
That's surprising to me because you're fair-skinned and reddish tinted hair.
Yeah.
I assume that you got the gamut of any celebrity who's a redhead.
No. I'm trying to think. Because I have like reddish hair, but it's not very red. But then I was like, I had to look up because I kind of remember the films. And so I was like, oh, who played Bill Weasley? And then I was like, because at first I was like, should I be offended or not? And then I learned it's, I'm going to terribly mispronounce his first name, Domhnall Gleeson. That's who plays him. I was like, oh, I can be okay with that.
Yeah, I was like, I wouldn't take that as an insult. It's like when people have insulted me calling me Ed Sheeran. I was like, chicks love Ed Sheeran, so whatever.
I can't see Ed Sheeran with you.
No, I've never had somebody say that I look like a celebrity that I've agreed with.
Besides Violent J.
Besides Violent J, of course, which
people say you guys look pretty similar, and I would have to agree. You could like impersonate him or something.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Do some
Might be a nice,
cosplay.
might be a nice Halloween costume at some point if I can find the right stuff to do that. But I don't know where to find that kind of stuff, you know?
Yeah.
So, no, that one I think is fairly accurate.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else, like I heard Jerry Lee Lewis. I was like, what? For like when I was, but again, that was back in the day when I was like 180 pounds and had an angular face and I was younger. Yeah. They're like, you look like a young Jerry Lee Lewis. I was like, okay, I think he beats women, so I hope that's not true. But, and then yeah, like anybody with red hair, always. And I don't even like my hair is blonde. I don't know why everybody says that I'm a ginger, but
I think it's the beard.
Yeah, got some red beard. But one of the ones that I thought was way out of left field that I never understood was Matthew Lillard.
Yeah, I don't see like again, Matthew Lillard's so tall. I feel like that's a huge defining characteristic.
Right? Yeah. I was like, I don't know. I've heard some, but then I also haven't heard that many. So it's like, I don't know. But then you always see like, well, you look exactly like, and then they just input anybody who has glasses and red hair. And I'm like, I don't look like that person. I just resemble them because I have glasses and red hair.
Yeah, I'm trying to even think of like who is even like a celebrity with glasses and red hair.
Ron Weasley doesn't have glasses actually. Glasses.
Surprisingly, I've never got Ron Weasley.
That's why I was saying you're saying, oh yeah, Bill Weasley, and you've never gotten that before. It's like I would have assumed anybody would have told you that you look like any of the Weasleys because it happens to me all the time.
Nope. I've gotten another Harry Potter character that isn't
Hermione Granger.
No.
Moaning Myrtle.
Yes. Lupin, the guy who turns into a werewolf. Yeah.
Dude, I love that actor. He's so cool.
Mm-hmm. Trying to think. Oh, fucking who sings the song like I Love College from back like in like 2009, 2010? Asher or something.
Oh, Asher Roth.
Yeah, I've gotten that one.
Yeah. I got one. I actually did get one yesterday. That was the first I've ever heard.
Yeah.
We were playing basketball with the people at work, and they were all saying like how dark their complexions are and stuff like that. And they look at me, and I was like, "Don't do it, don't do it." And they're like, "This motherfucker over here is so white, looking like Jack Frost." I was like, now anytime that they're gonna sub me in, they're gonna ask for Snowman. Bring out Snowman. It's like
the Snowman. Yeah.
They've got a point. So
yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones. I get a lot of like, oh, you look like my friend, and it's like, I'm not sure. What am I supposed to do with that?
All right, man, I'll lock that away with useful knowledge that's going to get me through the apocalypse.
Yep. You look like my friend. And it's like,
hey, they did drop nukes, but at least I look like that guy's friend.
Which again, I feel like again with our hair color, there's not a lot of people with it.
Right. And the people who have red hair, when you put me next to them, my hair is clearly not red.
Yeah. Like again, I guess the he who shall not be named, not Voldemort, but even worse.
Now I do look like Voldemort.
I was about to. You look like, I guess not exactly, but again, mistaken for siblings a lot.
Yeah. So much so that people will approach us in public.
Yeah.
And will ask us if we're twins and or brothers.
So I guess he's not a celebrity, but he's a person. You look like my friend.
He's not famous, but he's famous in my heart.
Your farts.
My fart famous. And that he is.
Can I fart into your pool?
How do you think I blew up the floaties?
Just full of fart air.
It's lighter than air, baby. Methane.
Could you imagine? I just put only my butt into the pool. You see the bubbles.
Call you Motorboat. We got Motorboat and Jack Frost.
Now I'm more of a jet ski.
Kicking into high gear. What's that, Tokyo?
Fart.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.